Ndị be anyị kenekwanụ m unu. Anyị sị ka ụbọchị nke taa mara na anyị na mma. Anyị sị ka nke onye chiri ya zerekwa. Dịka o si dị ya bụ Eastern News 24 ka anyị si na-wetara nye bụ ozi gbasata maka ebe ife na-eme n'obodo nọ n'ime ya, dịka unu anụ ka o si ada, gbasata maka nnwere onwe a na-azọ n'ala Igbo, maka mkpagbu na ajọ omume a na-emesa ndị Igbo. Ebe ife ka anyị na-wetara n'iru akwụkwọ ọzọ dịka ibia gbapụ na nke ụbọchị izi gị na-esore kabarụ ketụsa ya bụ ozi. If I will tell you Nero according to one of the Biafran activists, quote, injustice against Ndibo in Nigeria as Tinubu government move to Finland to bring Mazi Simon Ekpa back to Nigeria after all the sanction made by the world powers. Hear the news in details. All right, this is according to one of the activists who tell us in Iruakuko. Oya masai ka gogodi ya bifa ahụ ji maka wee bịa dịka ihe ga-egesi drop ya feature no nke gị. All right, over to you.
The government of the country has officially completed the extradition process. These guys have submitted all the documents, requirements, and also legal papers needed for the extradition of this man down into Nigeria. Yes. So in this video, we shall be discussing all of the latest updates regarding this particular process, and you get to see what the federal government of Nigeria are currently doing. Yes, these guys have pulled up a massive and a very, very intelligent way to bring Mr. Simon down into Nigeria. Yes, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, together with his advisors, have become too intelligent for the Finnish authorities, and it seems like Mr. Simon will be brought back into Nigeria using one particular process that will be discussed in this video. But first and first, around the 1st of January of 2025, Nigeria, together with Bola Ahmed Tinubu, came out to tell the whole wide world that they have submitted most of the requirements, the legal papers and legal documentations needed to bring this man Simon into Nigeria. Yes, that was on the 1st of January of this particular year. But then, as we all know, Finland and Nigeria don't have any existing extradition treaty. This is very, very clear. Nigeria, with the country of Finland or the EU, don't have any existing treaty to extradite any of its citizens to Nigeria or from Nigeria. So all the documents submitted by the federal government of Nigeria wasn't taken seriously. Yes, as we speak, the document wasn't approved. But then Bola Tinubu is doing something very, very swift that would change the way and manner we see things going forward. Yes, just in case you don't know, Mr. Simon was apprehended or arrested with 5 other individuals. Showing right now on your screen is a clear confirmation and a document coming from the National Bureau of Investigation domiciled in Finland. As you can see, Simon was arrested with 5 other individuals. But then let's take a look at the interesting part of this whole thing. Based out of the investigation coming from the NBI, they noticed and they believed that the network of Simon with these 5 individuals also connected to a series of individuals domiciled in the USA. That is to say, Simon, together with his 5 friends, or these individuals arrested alongside with him, committed a series of offenses or crimes also in the state of USA. Hope this is actually very, very clear. This is not coming from my mouth. This is a publication released by the NBI. So what is the federal government of Nigeria trying to do at this point in time? Since they don't have any existing treaty with Finland, since they can't extradite Mr. Simon, there's no way on earth they can pull it. So what is the next move? Yes, like I said, Bola Tinubu and his advisors have pulled up something massive and something very, very interesting that will definitely change the way and manner we see things going forward. So what have these guys done? Well, take a look at this particular article showing right now on your screen, which clearly states that the government of Finland and also the government or the country of USA have an existing treaty. Yes, as you can see showing right now on your screen. So what is Bola Tinubu trying to do? Well, before we check out his actions, take a look at this publication showing right now on your screen, where it states that Kim.com can be extradited to the United States to face charges. It also went a step further to claim that a millionaire with a Finnish background spreads pro-Russian propaganda on social media, and he was arrested and sent to the USA. This is a clear confirmation that citizens of Finland can be extradited to the USA, and that is what the federal government of Nigeria are trying to do at this point in time. Yes. So since the NBI, which is the National Bureau of Investigation, showcased or reported that Mr. Simon, together with his network, committed a series of offenses and crimes in the USA, they want to actually extradite him to the USA, and from then the Nigerian government can actually sweep in and bring Mr. Simon from the USA down into Nigeria. Well, just in case you don't understand what I'm saying, we had to draw out a quick illustration and a very, very primary illustrative representation. Showing right now on your screen is something you need to see. So it's simple. Mr. Simon currently is in Finland. Yes, a correctional facility known as Kilamakoski in Finland. The federal government of Nigeria wants Finland to extradite him, Simon, to the USA, because they noticed that he committed a series of offense in the USA. Yes, so FG of Nigeria are now telling and asking for the help of the US government to please, since this guy committed offenses in your country, you can actually ask the federal government of Nigeria to bring him to your country, and then we can quietly sweep in and bring this guy from the USA down into Nigeria. Hope that is very, very clear. Yes, but then there's a very, very contradictory and confusing info regarding the treaty between Nigeria and USA. Just in case you don't know, Nigeria and the government of the USA as a country have an existing treaty to extradite its citizens or residents to and fro for many of these countries. So showing right now on your screen is this treaty signed by Nigeria and the USA on the 22nd of December of 1931, which clearly states that the extradition treaty between the United States and Nigeria, signed on the 22nd of December of 1931, does indeed apply to residents of Nigeria. Here are some key points regarding its application here. So you can actually pause this video to read some of these key points. But then there's a problem. If USA managed to extradite Mr. Simon from Finland into their country, can this man known as Simon be placed under a resident or a citizen of the USA for the Nigerian government to actually extradite him from the USA into the country? Hope this question is actually very clear. So what I'm saying is, if Finland manages to send Simon to the country of the USA, can Nigeria actually bring Mr. Simon? Because Simon is not a resident of the USA. He will only fall under the category of a prisoner. So can the Nigerian government actually bring him from the USA to Nigeria? Well, as we speak, we are still currently doing some quick research and investigation to unravel the possibility and to understand the requirements behind bringing a prisoner from USA to Nigeria. And when we get the full answer or better clarification, we'll definitely make a follow-up video to answer all of our existing questions. So do well to subscribe and turn on post notifications, because our next video will be a massive one, because things are about to change. It feels like the Nigerian or the federal government of Nigeria wants to actually bring this guy into its geographical settings so that he can actually face the wrath of the law here. So as we speak, Bola Ahmed Tinubu currently is trying to pressurize the American politicians or its government to please aid them in bringing this guy back into the country, because like we all know, a particular group domiciled or a particular section of the US government recently criticized the way and manner Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Nigerian security apparatus have been handling insecurities and the level of insecurities in the country. And these guys want to use this as a key point. They want to present this in front of the US and the American leaders that, see, if you want to help us fight insecurity, you have to help us bring this guy who has caused a lot of unrest in the southeastern region of Nigeria. And this is what I think and exactly what Bola Tinubu is doing at this point in time, despite the fact that he has traveled to Paris for a vacation. Yes. But the question here is, will the current president of the USA aid the Nigerian government? I highly doubt, because right now as we speak, it seems and it feels like the president of the USA is currently busy with tariffs that he has imposed and placed in all countries of the world. Showing right now on your screen is a release and an article coming a couple of hours back where we noticed that Trump imposes 14% tariff on goods exported from Nigeria and other countries of the world. So as you can see, this man is currently dealing with most of the countries of the world, and I highly doubt if he has the time to listen to any African country regarding sending a prisoner to their own country. This is what I think, and probably things might actually change in the nearest future. Yes, things can actually change. We can't predict how international relations and countries handle issues in international space. But then moving on swiftly, Just recently, we received updates, a series of updates regarding Mr. Simon, a man held in the correctional facility in Kilamakoski. Yes, a lot of things has happened behind the scenes, and a lot of reportage have come to limelight. Yes, and in our previous video, we clearly exposed and showcased what is currently happening and what has happened in Finland with Mr. Simon. Yes, because as we speak, a lot of things has happened. We noticed that his current wife has recently divorced him. Yes, this came as a shocker because his wife left him because of this ongoing case he has with the Finnish and the Nigerian government. Yes, so if you want to better understand what's currently happening with Mr. Simon and Finland, we have a video that will showcase and expose everything you need to know and understand, and that video is showing right now on your screen. So do well to click on this video to watch and understand. Click on this video and I'll see you on the other side. Thanks for watching.
Ndị be anyị ngwadalu linenu dịka unu nụrụ ya bụ ife anyị ji maka ya wee bịa n'elu akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị uhuruchi nke taa na Eastern News 24 ka ife nwere ike ikwu gbasata maka ya bụ ife n'ihe ndị a niile anyị wetara unu. Ọ ya amasị anyị na onye ọbụla drọpụ his own reaction ka ife ifu nche n'ụdị nke unu. Nwa na ka emesịa na ụmụnne m.